Ask and you shall receive. And to everybody on that organic video who contributed resources, articles, research, and your own expertise, thank you. But to the commenter who told me to go grow a tomato, let's do some edumacating. We're going to discuss this article on the Genetic Literacy Project website from 2022. They have great resources, by the way. So these are statements that are propagated by the organic industry about pesticides. Yet is what they say actually true? No. 10 synthetic insecticides are actually approved for organic farming. And even though things like glyphosate aren't allowed, they still allow things like copper sulfate, borax, and borate, which can cause harm to humans. And like I said before, synthetic pesticides are allowed. They do make the note that both natural and synthetic pesticides do have unintended side effects. So you can't really say which is better or worse. They're just different, and they're both chemicals. And just to clarify one thing regarding petroleum, there are organic petroleum-based pesticides used as well. Moving on to the coolest article I found on the internet. This compared conventional to organic in regards to environmental impact, which was something that was discussed in the comments. In summary, it's crop specific. All the data they discuss in this article is based on this meta-analysis from 2017, if you want to read it. So they condensed data into this chart and separated it by food group. A value of 1 means the effect of conventional and organic is equal. Above 1 means the effects of organic are worse. For example, 2 would mean the effects of organic are twice as bad as conventional, and 0.5 would be the effects of conventional are twice as bad as organic. And on the x-axis, it's separated by effect. Eutrophication means a body of water being enriched with specific minerals. So organic foods have terrible effects for eutrophication, but for some items they use less energy, except for vegetables. Conventional items use less land because of higher yield. For conventional items, you can grow more things in less space. So it really depends on what food item and what environmental impact you are looking at. They also had great tables discussing land use. Red meat, not awesome. Eat more tofu. Keep an eye on prawns. But then when we look at greenhouse gases, even though prawns take up very little land, look at how much greenhouse gases. Holy shit. And then of course greenhouse gases, we know beef is way up here. Moral of the story, tofu, legumes, nuts, peas, eat those. So what were their conclusions? Based on several metrics, organic was actually more harmful for the environment. But overall, it's based on the scenario and what you're eating. If you're going to choose organic beans and fruit, and then non-organic for everything else. And if you're looking at environmental impact, what you eat is more influential than how it is produced. And the foods with the heaviest environmental impact are ones with protein in them, i.e., these proteins have the greatest impact on land mass. These ones don't. And these ones have the greatest impact on greenhouse gases. These ones don't. I hope you learned something, because I definitely did.